Hello everyone. This is going to be a really short video. I'm trying to get it recorded very quickly before I go to bed. It's getting pretty late. Excuse me. So I just wanted to get this video done in light of the information that was revealed today on the news about Biden dropping out of the election. Now, in my last video, I had demonstrated to you guys two different Bible codes that I found, one for Trump and one for Biden. The one for Trump seemed to be in favor of him winning the election, and the one for Biden seemed to indicate that he would not win the election, that he would be defeated. But in light of the information that came out today, I went back to the original Bible code matrix that I had found on Biden and inserted some new search terms to see if they would show up. And lo and behold, they did. It's very intriguing. But let me just go ahead and open these up here very quickly. So this is the one from last time that I showed you. And this is the one that I did for today. Now, this is the exact same matrix. It's found in the exact same parameters, okay? The only thing on the one on the right is I don't have the search terms listed here just for trying to get this video done quickly. So just for the sake of time, I didn't go through and add those in. But I wanted to kind of show you these side by side so that you could see that the search terms are all there as they were last time, with a few new ones added in. Just to very quickly demonstrate that this is indeed the same matrix, let's zoom in here, and let's come over to this one and do the same thing. Okay, let's zoom in. All right, so what I want to basically show you is if we look up here in the upper right-hand corner of each one of these, we can see that we have the letter Mem, He, and Lamed. And then if you look over here on the left, we have Mem, He, and Lamed, okay? And then if you just want to pause your screen and examine this, these letters, you can see that they are exactly the same. This letter here is the same as this one. We have He again, and He, Vav, Vav, Aleph, Aleph, Dalet, Dalet, Dalet again, Dalet. So it's the same matrix. I've just added some new terms into this. Again, in light of the information that was revealed today. So let me go ahead and close this one out. I just wanted to show you them side by side so that you could see that they were the same. Okay, so let's focus on this one here. Okay, so as I showed you last time, we have the name Joseph and then Biden right next to it. We have the number 46 because he's the 46th president. And I don't know what that line's doing there. Let's move that out of the way. And then they announced today that he had dropped out of the election. So that was one of the search terms that I had put in, the word drop out. And as you can see, it appears right here. Now, it's crossing over the word defeated. Now, last time I, talked about, when I showed the two matrices, that it appeared that, Trump would win and he would defeat Biden. But now looking at this and knowing that he's dropped out, we could actually interpret this to be that he has dropped out because he feels defeated, which would make sense. A lot of people talking about his health, his, poor performance at the last debate, just a lot of people coming forward and kind of telling him that, like, hey, maybe it's time to throw in the towel, just because they're all concerned about his health, his mental state, everything like that. So it would be understandable if he felt defeated. So yeah. And then, of course, again, like I said, we have the word drop out. He did drop out of the election, and that word is crossing the word defeated. Now, the other term, two other terms, they did say on the news that he has endorsed Kamala Harris. So interesting that we have the word endorsed, and we have the last name Harris. And endorsed is crossing over Harris, which is interesting. Now, I could not find Kamala's first name. Okay, I could only find Harris. Now, this is what's interesting with these, or her name in particular, and the Bible codes, is that I have yet to find her first and last name together within close proximity of one another. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just means I haven't found it yet. So I will keep searching, see if I can find it, see if I can find more relevant information in respects to her, and maybe where this goes in the future. Now, what sucks is that obviously I found these terms after the fact, but the terms existed right there in the matrix even when I showed them to you the other day. I was just in the mindset that, Biden was going to see this election through. Even after his debate, he said that he was determined to win this election. And then suddenly, over the past couple of days, there's been a change of heart. So when I did the first Bible code matrix, I wasn't thinking in the terms of him dropping out, or any of that. Like I said, I thought he would see it through. So that's why I compared the two together, and I, interpreted it as Trump would defeat Biden. That still could be very much the case when it comes to Trump, that he, is going to win the election. His Bible code matrix seems to point towards that. This one, for Biden, showed that he would be defeated. But again, I wasn't thinking in terms of him dropping out. So it is interesting that we find that word. I just wish that I had kind of been thinking ahead, and maybe searched for that term, but it just wasn't something that was on my mind at the moment, or at that time. So they were found after the fact. It would have been cool if we had found these terms, drop out, endorsed Harris before today, because then when today rolled around and this happened, then we could have been like, whoa, the information was there already. So yeah, unfortunately, found after the fact. So really the one for Trump will be the ultimate test. If he ends up winning the election, then we can sit here pretty much satisfied knowing that we knew in advance that he was going to win, because it was shown in the Bible codes. And I think that will be a really good test. And, if that ends up being the case, and then we look back at this one here, showing that, Biden dropped out, he endorsed Harris, et cetera, it just adds legitimacy to the fact that the Bible codes are real. But again, it's going to be a waiting game to see what the results of the election are, and then see how they compare to the matrix that I found for Trump. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Very quickly before I wrap this up here, I did find over the weekend just a huge matrix. Someone on my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, I don't have the name like right there in my brain at the moment. But this person suggested that I look up the events of 2058, the whole solar flare event, and see what else I can find. So that's what I did. This matrix that I found, which hopefully I can show you guys this week. That's my intention. So hopefully I can get the video done. But it's a huge, huge Bible code matrix, and all of these search terms are relevant. and they're all just right there. This thing is massive, and it's pretty big. I think it's the biggest Bible code matrix that I found so far. Yeah, so it's pretty intriguing stuff. Which is scary at the same time, because if this matrix here for Biden proves to be correct, which it is, we can see that already. But really the one for Trump, if we can see that one play out and the prediction ends up being correct, then, oh my God, what is that going to mean for this one that I'm going to show you hopefully this week for 2058 and the solar flare event. So yeah, that one's coming. So bear with me. Hopefully, like I said, I can get it done this week. I just have a very busy week ahead of me. So that's why I'm trying to get this video done tonight. It's already 11:38. I should be in bed. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this in light of the news that came out today. And like I said, I just wish, I had been kind of thinking ahead and had put, searched for the word dropout, and, even Harris endorsed. But again, I just wasn't in that frame of mind, because again, I thought Biden would see this through until the end. So, but he didn't. Okay, folks, that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you think. And until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.